Hello, Pennsauken. We are here at the Bloomfield Fire Station for our second Facebook Live event. Well, we'll have some Q&A sessions with you and with our great residents. So we thank everyone for attending our online event. Here's what you can expect this evening. We'll start off by providing a recap on what's recently happening in town, some information on upcoming events, and updates on ongoing projects in Pennsauken. We will then begin to answer to questions submitted by residents in advance. If there's time, we will try to answer some questions being asked by participants. For those submitting questions as we have this Facebook Live event, we're asking that only submit just one question so that we can answer as many as possible within the hour. If there's time, we'll open things up for more questions, okay? So just make sure you know that.
Good evening, Pennsauken. So excited to be here with you this evening. We'll be addressing several concerns that our residents have been sharing with our administration, as well as some of the many great things that are going on in our town right now. We do have several staff members with us this evening. We're very excited about that. That way we can help provide more of the answers that you're looking for right now. So they'll be joining us coming up as those questions arise. Okay, and while we're going to do our best to answer each and every question, inappropriate and disrespectful comments and questions will not be addressed here. We have a code of conduct for our social media channels that will be strictly adhered to. You can find that at the top of this page.
Be nice. All right.
Okay, let's get started.
Let's get started with some questions.
So we'll start with recent events.
All right, so we've had some recent events, one being the 9/11 flag placement. As you all know, every year, right before midnight on September 11th, our community and first responders come together and place American flags at our 9/11 memorial. It's always a moving ceremony, and we thank everyone who came out and volunteered their time during this very late evening ceremony.
Yes, thank you so much. We also had this past Sunday, I think it was. Yeah, this past Sunday, we had the annual Pennsauken Car and Bike Show. We had almost 200 vehicles at our 30th annual Car and Bike Show. It was a beautiful day, beautiful weather, and it was wonderful to see so many of our residents out having fun at this event.
Yeah, absolutely. Love seeing all of you there. As well as something that we did this past week, new solar-powered speed signs. We were joined by Committeeman Patrick Olivo, Bob Harris from Camden County Public Works, and members of Pennsauken Police, and of course, our Public Works staff to unveil two new solar-powered speed signs along Browning Avenue. This was a collaborative effort focused on enhancing public safety in our community that we take very, very seriously. Studies show that the installation of radar speed signs positively impact safe driving. So when alerted by a radar sign, drivers exceeding the speed limit will slow down 80% of the time. Average speeds are reduced by anywhere from 10 to 20%. And overall compliance with the posted speed limit increases from 30 to 60%. So we know that this works, and we appreciate everybody involved to get this project done.
Yeah, we're really excited about this, and hopefully we can get more in the future.
Absolutely.
So we're excited about that. Mm-hmm. It's public safety. So I'm going to get to some upcoming events. We have a fall cleanup on Saturday, October 1st. Pennsauken Environmental Commission and the Township's Parks and Recreations Department will be holding a fall cleanup day on Saturday, October 1st, 9 a.m. to 11. Volunteers will be split between 2 locations. First location, the boat ramp, DeRusse Avenue boat ramp. And the second location is Pennsauken Creek, the Pennsauken Creek area near the golf course. We had a great turnout for the spring cleanup. I was at the boat ramp the last time, and we really did. We had an incredible turnout. So hopefully we're looking for residents to come out and support Mother Nature once again with us. So local community groups and nonprofit organizations are more than welcome to join us. This is a great event for young people who need service hours. So for more details, go to PensaukenEvents.com.
Yes, we need all the volunteers we can get, so come on and help us out. We also have an upcoming event, which is our Fall Festival. It's going to be on Saturday, October 15th at the Pennsauken Community Recreation Complex. Pensauken's annual celebration of all things fall is right around the corner. So it's held from noon to 4. Again, at our community recreation complex on Westville Avenue. There will be amusement rides, a variety of food trucks, as well as tables and crafters, vendors, and community groups. This event is very special as it showcases our extremely diverse community. Let's celebrate the African, Asian, European, Latin, and all of the other many cultures that help make our American culture shine. If your community group celebrates any type of culture, we will love to have you participate. So please visit PensaukenEvents.com to learn how. So come on out and support us.
We're so excited about that annual Fall Festival is just amazing every year. And I think this year is going to top all of them. So we're looking forward to seeing all of you out there. So, let's not forget about our twice a month township committee meetings. Our next meeting is October 6th. The public's invited to join us. Our next township meetings, the 6th, it's at 6 p.m. It's at our municipal building. Everyone's invited. Anyone can come. We also live stream the proceedings on Pennsauken Television YouTube channel.
Just if they need any more information,
yes. Sorry. If you need additional information on our meetings, please visit pensauken.gov.
Again, if you have, if you want to come listen to our meetings, or you have a concern, or you would like to just, cheerlead for us for doing a great job, we would love to have you there. So the deputy mayor and I will be visiting small businesses in these upcoming weeks. In the next few weeks, we will both be popping into small businesses throughout our town. We'll be stopping by just to say hello and see if there's anything we can do to help their businesses grow. Okay, so small businesses are so important to our community, and we just want to do a little something to help promote them. So any way that we can promote our small businesses, because we appreciate you being in our town, we will go and pop in and say hello. So be on the lookout. You never know where we're going to stop by.
Where we're going to pop up.
Exactly.
Okay, upcoming Halloween events. So we're approaching the spookiest time of year, and Pennsauken has some great events to get you into the Halloween spirit. Registration for Pennsauken homes to enter the Halloween home decorating contest is Monday, October 17th. We'll send out our judges to pick the best decorated homes, and then we'll recognize the winners right before Halloween. Please visit PensaukenEvents.com for details. Pennsauken Township Police Department invites you to their first ever trunk or treat on Thursday, October 20th, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the police department at the police station located at 2400 Bethel Avenue. Individuals, community groups, and businesses wishing to participate or donate to this event can contact Sergeant Gavin Rosner at grosner@pensaukenpolice.org. Pennsauken Township's annual Haunted Hayride will be held on Wednesday, October 26th from 6:15 to 9:15 p.m. at the Pennsauken Country Club, which is at 3800 Haddonfield Road. Guests will enjoy a spooky trip that ends with first responders handing out candy to the participants. So obviously October 31st is Halloween, and trick-or-treating in our town will be between the hours of 4 p.m. and 8 p.m.
Yeah, so there's a lot of exciting things happening in through October in our Halloween time. So make sure you go ahead and take advantage. The haunted Hayride is one of the best. I must say, it's very scary. So hopefully you guys can join us for all of these events. We have some project updates. So we have a county road work on Union Avenue. Camden County is continuing roadway improvements along Union Avenue. The work, which includes installing new stormwater inlets and piping, milling and paving, as well as improvement to handicap ramps, runs from Park to Maple Avenue. PCNG is currently working on installing new gas mains to the area. This is pushing the project completion to next year. All right, so hold on tight. We're getting our projects done. Yeah.
Okay, this is a great one. We have our new library and municipal complex coming. Architectural plans are being reviewed and finalized. There's still a lot of work to do, but the project's moving forward. So we hope to be able to host a public information center where residents can learn more about this exciting project in the coming months.
Yeah, so this is something that we are very, very excited, because as I always say, the library is the heart of Pennsauken, and now you're going to have the municipal building with the library all included in, like, just together as one. It's going to be amazing. So we can't wait until that project is done.
Beautiful new building. We're very excited.
Yes. So moving forward, these are some of the questions that we have received prior to our tonight's live event. So again, we're going to take these questions and we're going to answer them first, since we got them before our live event aired. So the first question is, what's happening with the digital monuments in town? So there are 2 digital monuments in our town. With the water features, boulders, and landscaping, they're impressive to look at. Supply issues have prevented repairs to digital displays for several months, unfortunately, but both are now up and running. So yay for that. While the monuments have the Pennsauken logo on them, both properties are owned and maintained by Catalyst Experiential, a privately owned company. So it's not owned by us, it's owned by this company. So the monuments are on Route 38 and the other one is on Route 70. No tax dollars were used at all for either of these monuments. Make sure that you know that. No tax dollars were used for that. The township routinely goes by both properties to make sure that they are properly maintained, because even though they're not ours, we want to make sure that they look good, right? Catalyst has been responsive when any issues have been brought to their attention, so we thank them for keeping those properties looking great.
And okay, our next question is, what is the status of the walking path project by 36th and 43rd Streets by Chestnut, along Chestnut Avenue? Okay, and the answer is, we received a grant for a design of a walking path for the stretch of unused railroad along Chestnut Avenue between 36th and 43rd Street. The design hasn't been finalized yet. In 2018, Rails to Trails put together a big event to rally support for this project, but there's a lot to do, and there's still more to do, still more ahead. So to make this path a reality, it's just going to take a little time. So it's a project that, that we're still working on. We needed to get an agreement with NJ Transit signed before any forward movement. And that took a while to get in place. So Pennsauken isn't the only municipality involved in this. We have Merchantville and Camden, also the 2 more municipalities that we all need to get together and really make a commitment for funding and resources so that we can break ground on that project. So a big part of that will be getting grants, which we're working on. We're working on getting the grants, but the grant process takes a long time sometimes. Case in point, the grant submission for the work on the walking path on Cove Road began in 2014, well before the Chestnut Avenue event in 2018. Now we are aware of the issues. We're aware of the issues of the overgrowth over there along the railroad tracks on Chestnut Avenue. So we are working on that. We are working on trying to get that remedied.
Yes. So, everything is a slow process when you're dealing with government, and especially when you're now with different municipalities. So please bear with us. And to those residents that are having that overgrowth, know that we are trying to solve that issue. The next question is, why is the DeRoos Avenue boat ramp free? Which was very interesting that they asked, right? Well, first off, the work done at the Pennsauken boat ramp looks amazing. So please, I want to say thank you to everybody involved in getting that kind of polished and looking as it is now. There were a lot of municipal departments involved, especially our public works staff, and we thank all of them for their hard work, and also our police department as well. The boat ramp has been offered as a free amenity as a benefit to our residents. It's something that we want to give back to our residents. So that being said, a township committee is looking into options to putting boating permits into place. So we're working on that at the moment.
Yes. So next question, are there any updates on the noise issues happening in Pennsauken? And yes, we're finally getting some significant movement on this issue. Mm-hmm. New Jersey legislature is working on putting some laws in place to better combat this noise issue. The 15th District of Philadelphia Police Department has deployed officers specifically to stop boom cars, including confiscating vehicles. So we have some contact numbers. If you do hear the noise that you believe is coming from the Philadelphia area, it's 215-686-TIPS, which is 215-686-3150. For Pennsauken's police department to report noise issues is 856-488-0080, extension 2015.
Yes. So a lot of people in Pennsauken think that the boom car noises are coming from Pennsauken. They are not coming from Pennsauken. They're actually coming from Philadelphia. And so we're trying to work together. You will be surprised who also are hearing these boom car noises. So we are working together to come up with an agreement and seeing how we can solve these issues. But for now, these numbers will also help you. And yeah, even in Camden, we're having that issue as well. So we're working together as a team to make sure that we address this problem.
And there's finally some movement on
Yes,
it. So I think
absolutely.
we're hopefully we'll have a solution soon.
Mm-hmm. Also, the next question was, how are the new cannabis laws impacting Pennsauken? Great question. New Jersey did legalize cannabis, and we have had a variety of cannabis-based businesses looking at our town as a location. Pennsauken is only allowing 2 medical licenses and 2 recreational licenses. Again, Pennsauken is only allowing 2 medical licensing and 2 recreational licenses, and we're very stringent upon what types can be in our town. In addition, these businesses can only be located in very specific areas of our town. Also, they have to be 1,000 feet away from any school, park, or place of worship, and 500 feet away from any residential area. And in addition to be licensed from the state, they'll need to apply for a permit from the township. Nothing is imminent in the meantime, the township has a lot in place to help ensure that safety and peace of mind of our residents is in place. So we are working very hard. We know it's coming, but we want to make sure that it's good for business as well as it's good for our residents.
Absolutely. So we received a lot of questions actually about trash collection. So you can start,
So
ma'am.
I'll start with a little bit of that. Our Public Works Department has been getting a lot of questions about bulk trash pickup. Residents can put 2 large trash items such as furniture or a mattress out on their specific trash collection day. A new thing currently in place is that you have to call Public Works the day before your scheduled trash collection so that they can come out and pick it up. So they're not going to know that it's out there unless you let them know that it's out there. So just make sure you do call them.
And try and call a day ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So Seaside Waste is focusing solely on the collecting of regular trash and recycling. Public Works is handling the larger items. So Public Works is also collecting metal goods and appliances, your white goods, from the curb on Wednesdays. This is done throughout the year, but you do have to contact Public Works, the Public Works team, to get these items collected. So to schedule a pickup of bulk trash or white goods, contact Public Works at 856-663-0178 or email publicworks@pennsauken.gov.
Right. So as I always say to some residents, if you know or notice that your neighbor has a sofa out there and they don't know the number and you do, help the neighbor out and make sure that you call that number and they will go out there and take care of it. They're very responsive. So please, they are. And just take advantage of that. So. All right, so we are done with the questions that we received prior to this live event. And now we're going to see if there's any questions from our viewers.
Live.
Nothing yet. Okay.
Okay. All right, let's see if we can hand out some. Do you want more information?
Do you want us to give some more information about some stuff? It's fine.
Property issues,
Yeah. Okay.
Property issues. And
Okay.
then animal control.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we have some notes here to just kind of maybe you couldn't connect now, but maybe you will, watch this live later on, and this could be helpful information that you might have had a question for. All right. So property issues.
Yes. Okay.
Start.
Yep.
First
Okay,
doing
we're
that.
going to talk about, give you a little information about some property issues that we've heard about. So residents who report property maintenance issues often have questions about the process and how long. Sorry, that's my watch.
It's okay. We are live.
Sorry. Turned the phone off, but left the watch on. So let me start that one again. Residents who report property maintenance issue often have questions about the process and how long it takes. So the process is when the building department receives a complaint, they send an inspector out to assess. Then they take the appropriate steps to inform the property owner or business about the issues that need to be fixed. Depending on what needs to be done, the process can take some time.
Exactly.
So just because you don't see something happening immediately or you don't see immediate changes, it doesn't mean that nothing's happening. It's just the process takes a little time sometimes. So to report issues with property in the town, please call 856-665-1000, extension 129.
Yes. So just make sure that you know that we are on it. And if you do see something, again, like I always say, you guys are our eyes and ears at times. We can't be everywhere. So you can definitely let us know. Call that number and we'll take care of it. The next issue we want to talk about is who is Pensauken's animal control officer, and how do I contact them, right? So Pensauken has a relatively new animal control officer serving our community. It's called New Jersey Animal Control. And they have been in business for over a decade, and has been in business for a decade serving a variety of municipalities, such as Burlington County. So to report a lost or found animal, or for other animal-related questions, please reach out to the New Jersey Animal Control at 609-685-3384. Once again, 609-685-3384. Or you could send an email to NJA Coffice, so NJACOFFICE @gmail.com, or find them on Facebook at NJ Animal Control. So those are some ways that you could contact them if you find a dog or a lost dog, which I have noticed that now it's happening more often than before. So if you do find them, please call this number, and they'll and if not, you could always call the police as well.
Okay, next question is a frequent question.
Very frequent.
Can we raise chickens in town? So, and listen up now. Pensauken has an ordinance in place that prevents residents from keeping fowl of any kind, which includes chickens, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Chickens can carry germs that can make people sick. Plus, no one wants to hear a rooster before their alarm clock, They can get you up kind of early. Another reason, for that matter, you can't have goats, you can't have pigs, you can't have sheep, cows, or horses in Pensauken. It's against the ordinance. So while Old MacDonald had a farm, unfortunately, it wasn't in Pensauken.
Yes, unfortunately.
It's a frequent question. People are really into chickens now.
Yes, it is. And we are sorry, but that's all right. So we'll wait a little bit to see if we get any other questions today.
Okay, it looks like we're going to be able to wrap this up. I don't think we have any questions. We did offer a lot of information this time, hopefully that answered everyone's questions, and so they just didn't have any left to ask. So, like I said, we appreciate our residents. You are our eyes and ears out there. If there's anything at all that you have, any concerns you have at all, please do not hesitate to contact us. And we are here to serve. So any concerns, any questions, anything you need, any thoughts of any thoughts about events or anything else, let us know. We're here to serve you. We want to give you a couple of websites again, informational websites. First one being PensaukenEvents.com, and the next one being Pensauken.gov.
Yes. We also want to thank everybody that has been here behind the scenes here to help us out. And, they were here just in case you guys had any questions. So we want to say thank you to everyone that were behind the scenes joining us today, as well as our residents. If you were watching, thank you for connecting. And if not, if you're going to watch this after the live event is done, we encourage you to, if you have any questions or any concerns, to please go to our websites. Again, Pensauken.gov for information and PensaukenEvents.com if you have, any questions about events. And if you have a concern, just make sure that you attend our township committee meetings. Where it is an open platform for you to go and voice your opinions or your concerns. This is why we're here. We're here to serve you, our community. So make sure you take advantage of that.
And we do want to take the time to thank all of our wonderful employees throughout the town. for their efforts and their hard work every day. I think that we may have a question
We have
coming
a question coming in, okay? We'll wait a little bit just so we could see the question. Okay.
in. Okay.
Okay, so it's about leaves. Okay, so leaves are, trees are gonna start, what is it, shedding? So leaves are gonna be a problem soon. So we have our Director of Public Works here today, Joe Scavuzza. So we want to invite him to come up. Again, I told you guys, we have a whole group of team behind the scenes that were, waiting for your questions. So Lucky Joe has gotten the first question. So Joe, first question. We don't bite.
You don't
No,
bite.
we don't bite, Joe. We can get closer.
Leaf collection starts typically the week after Election Day.
Okay.
Runs through January 1st.
Okay.
We have 4 crews that will roam the town depending on the neighborhood you're in, depending on the type of equipment we have. We run on 5 of the 8 Saturdays for the rest of the year, excluding the weekend of Christmas, week before, and the parade. Every street will get a leaf pile collection at least 2 times, but we see it more as 3 and 4 lately with the reduced amount of trees throughout town. Also, a popular option has been if you don't want the pile sitting out front of your house for the weekend or multiple days, you can always bag the leaves, especially if you don't have a lot. And that goes out Tuesday with your regular yard debris. And Seaside Waste will collect it on Wednesdays per the usual collection schedule.
All right. And if for some reason it does not get collected, who can they call?
You can call the office, probably get a heads up as to where we are physically located in the route or in your particular neighborhood. Generally, we have a large town. We usually try to run it as the trash days go, 1 crew in each quadrant. That being said, it takes a while to get up and down the street. Some areas of town are lighter than others. The Iron Rock section, Delaware Gardens, a lot of big old oak trees, sycamores, a lot of large leaves, a lot of work that our residents put in getting them out to the curb. Sometimes bagging is not, it's not an option just because of the sheer volume.
Yeah.
But if you have your landscaper do it, equally as easy to put them at the curb. And if you, after usually the second week in December, we start to see a real dip in everything in the piles. So at that point, we switch over to a call-in where we will actually dispatch in a route. It's kind of how we separate, actually have the white goods or the metal goods list and the bulk items. We'll actually make it so that they're not going all over town. They actually go in a nice logical pattern from east to west, north to south. And that seems to have been working. We're excited about some new equipment that we hope to receive if COVID ever allows the supply chains to start rolling again. But more to come on that when it comes to fruition.
Well, on behalf of the Deputy Mayor and the rest of the Township Committee, we want to thank you because you guys have stepped it up. And when, the trash company has lacked, you guys were right there making sure that the residents had a clean and nice looking sidewalk. So thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, I think we can wrap it up.
We can. All right. So thank you. I'll speak for both of us on this. We want to thank you for all your support. It's been a very great year so far.
Absolutely.
I can't believe we're entering October soon. Right?
I know.
Time flew this
It
year.
did.
But it's been fun. It's been
Wonderful.
great. And we've received a lot of love from our residents.
A lot
So
of support.
thank you. Yes.
Thank you so much.
so much for all your support. And we hope that we're making you proud. And if we're not, please let us know how we can fix it and make it better. So with that, I want you all to have a nice evening
Have a wonderful evening.
a beautiful weekend coming up.